Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough, because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max blessed Holloway, Y&I represent, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. All right, so here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say, Lafayette, Louisiana has made pretty good UFC football. Dustin Poirier back on the shot. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max "Blessed" Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Herb Dean, our third man in the Octagon for this one. All right, folks, you likely know the history between these two men, the future Hall of Famers, Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Who could forget Holloway at 20 years of age, making his short-notice debut against Dustin Poirier? That was back in 2012. They met again several years later. It's another trilogy to be completed.
Well, you saw him the second time, both much better, much more mature. Both champions, as Dustin Poirier won the interim title on that night. These guys are tremendous mixed martial artists, and anytime you put them together, you're guaranteed to have a great fight. Dig and kick.
Holloway gets hit flush with that overhand, and that one hit hard.
The power of Poirier. I mean, the guy hits so hard.
Effective jab there by Poirier. Oh, big knee. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is
Massive,
hurt.
massive hook. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Holloway's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Max Blessed Holloway.
That hook was bad.
Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette's got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body.
Oh, no!
Gets back to his feet. That strike blocked by Poirier.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Final seconds here. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Holloway's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
All right, DC, round two is upon us. Dustin Poirier and Max Blessed Holloway. Very nice leg kick there by Holloway. Blocks that kick to the body. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Power right. Oh, he dove and he landed. Wow.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Chet, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up. There's that body shot. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Getting them out here. Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Big shots landed by him now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Poirier's in half guard. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
30 seconds to go in the round. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, certainly looking at a 10-8 after that round, maybe even a 10-7 courtesy of the multiple knockdowns. Massive round there from Poirier. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Good block there. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Do you believe it?
That was nasty.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, there it is, Dustin Poirier, your winner by TKO. This man prioritized a finish tonight, and he didn't miss.